I don't even, every time I turn on the camera, I'm like, why can't I just take 5 minutes to brush my hair? I get too excited about making my video. This is, I don't know, I woke up to this. And then I don't know what it's going to accumulate to. We're gonna have to shovel, you guys. I guess the first time wasn't too bad. I only had to go out there once, and then it started raining and got sunny afterwards, or like during it was raining, so it pushed everything down to a smaller amount. A lot of times if it stays cold and there's just off and on snow for days, it starts to be like you're just shoveling so much. I thought I turned that off. Whoops. I was just staring at the kitten. Let's check the downstairs tent just while I'm making this video. Kind of got it ready for Marley, but then it got a little messed up again. Still, I'm not sure if my daughter's actually coming here. We're working it out. I'm gradually kind of finding out. Plans are changing a little bit here and there. I'm trying to convince her to try to stay in France if she can. But then she's only going to stay here for a short time, and I have to like work on finding her a place. Couple things growing in here. Another baby here. Here we go. I'm gonna have to dig that up quick. All right, so that's probably OKC. I'm gonna have to water up and dig that one out, and I'll be back. Yay, another one. Hey, my iPhone updated, and I don't quite get the settings yet. Thrown for a little tiny loop. Crazy. Hey, I was just down in the basement grabbing the plant. Want to see it? Here it is. Look at the tiny. Look at the teeny tiny. Where are you? Oh, so cute. All right, so we're gonna get this one. See if there's room. I have to get that tomato out of here. I have to get that tomato out of here, right? And then I have to get this and this out and bring it downstairs. And I'll be able to fit this, the same outer edge almost is the biggest one I have, but it's about only a third deep. I like it. I found just don't get that big. This whole size of this, but they don't get much bigger. So let's try it. I can't believe it, I did it. This entire tent has only cannabis in it now. Let's get the cover on here before I forget. Oh, finally. It's never really taken me this long to get it all figured out and condensed into one like this, because I never did so many vegetables on the side. We are now looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in a 3x3. That's not the best case scenario for a 3x3. So we're just gonna do the best we can. It's a new baby and we have no idea what its plans are. I'll tell you what I know right now. I know this one has some strange leaves. Watching that one closely. This one has had absolutely no problems. It's got good structure, like the, everything's all, it's not all crinkled up like this one. This could just be a genetic issue, so we just don't know about that yet. It's very fully developed looking for such a short plant, such a small plant. Usually they look like that when they're that big. So I'm dealing with another mini, which is funny because the other one was like a mini as well, the male. This one looks like a regular sized, regular plant, like all good here. Orange kush cake tends to do that. I'm gonna guess it's an orange kush cake. And they are really my favorite. There's the sherbet breath back there. Old house with old wood beam. Animals use them as trees. Oh, do you know what I'm talking about? That look on his face. I redecorated in here once again, moving my plant table, which turned into a Danny tribute table. A little more activity can be done in here than before. I had it sort of set up with this table with plants on it against the windows and animals under the couch. Just animal beds. And then the table and chair. There's the exercise bike over here. And plenty to look at. And then there's a desk to put tablet on. It has been put on a proper setting so that the resistance is way better. Dialed in. That's the new redesign of this room and the Christmas room. And the kitchen is still dog beds. I never know where to put the dog beds. They're so huge. They take up tons of room in every space. This cat has been staying inside in the cold, unlike Danny, who loved to just go out and meow at the door and never come back in and stay out all day. This kitten's way better about wanting to be inside. This is making me really happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Tell me, count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. December 13th. I'm just so happy to be looking at these 5 young plants with so much potential. And again, it's 2 sour glows, a sherbet breath, and 2 OKCs. I'm gonna explode from happiness. So I guess I have to grab this one here. This is actually not even what I'm doing right now. What I'm really doing is decorating for Christmas. Got a couple things up in there. Just decorating around the house. Did that little baby transplant and trying to focus on keeping this house picked up. So I've got my 2 Christmas boxes. Been through them a little bit, but I have a lot more to do. A lot more decorations to put on the tree. I'll show it to you when it's all done. Yeah, that's not how it's gonna look at all. There's gonna be a lot more decorations on it. My soil supply is in this gigantic bin. Look at all that soil. I'll show you the texture. You can kind of tell by when I rake it. See that? You can see how fluffy it is. And then an extra bag of Fox Farm there. But this is like a mixture of all my stuff. Here's my perlite, some of my newts, and then the cocoa and some old soil. I even have like more old soil in pots like this stashed away that I can dump into there now. Now that I've used a lot of it, see how much I've used of it? Filled all these, so now I have room to add to the bin again. All right, this one we'll throw in here somewhere. How about here? Oh, so here's a free pot. I can take that out and maybe just throw something right in. That's just a tomato, and my focus is really on the cannabis for this grow. I need flower and I need it now. And we'll put this last one in right here. There you go. There's 2 more coming up in this pot. That looks like a tomato right there. Shit. These tomatoes went crazy. There must have been 1,000 seeds because every time I set up a new pot, I get baby tomatoes pop up. You'll just get all this going on. It's funny. I've had to pull a bunch out and I've kept a few. Like I think these 2 tomatoes right here planted themselves. That wasn't me. Still don't know what's going on with that one. So there's a lot of plants in here, including the babies. But for the big ones and pot size, this is also too much going on for a 3x3. Okay, you've got the basement, Echo. Protect us proudly, all right? You're down here keeping track of things. Echo does not like to be disturbed by the others. What are you looking at? There's no way Bindi would understand this pad. I don't need that pad. My other project is the building of this thing finally. I'm gonna do it. It is a wooden encasing that goes around the heater, and the rest of the pieces are back here. I guess it's got some legs. It's gonna look like that. Oh, there's a bird that just landed as soon as I did this. What are they doing, you think? Attention right now. Hi, birdie. What? Where'd you go? Birds, guys, birds. Let's see. I don't know when I'm gonna do this now. I meant to put them up before any kind of bad weather. And Hunter has his own little Christmas tree that I got him. I don't know if I already kind of showed that before. I've been working on Christmas decorations so randomly, I don't even know where I'm at with it. And he's got a little tree and that's about it for him. All the projects. Let me know if you see issues with these plants along the way, and we'll help each other out, okay? All right, catch you next time. I forgot one thing before I zip up. I just wanted to show anyone who's following along regularly who knew I had that disgusting brown, dirty cover on my on this. I put a piece of filter around it here, but what I found was it's rusting out. Right under here, rusting out. It's done for, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask you guys, find out who knows anything about it. If I should replace it or just get a new one of these. You know, the real one that goes all the way around. See underneath if I can whip around and get on the other side here. Yeah, you can tell. It's hat season, right? I'm just gonna be in a hat. I'm just so happy today. It's gonna be an amazing grow. I'm so excited. Because first of all, I know what my plan is completely. Simple, and it's all about yielding big, good, healthy flowers, and a lot of them. Actually, I'm very excited that my true plan for this grow is the basics. Just grow big, healthy, good flower, and as much of it as possible. When is that happening? In January, I think, we'll be making our harvest videos. And the cats are still finding a way to get to this tree. Even with no steps up there, no real way. I think the kitty climbs into this plant and sits in the dirt here and chews on the bottoms. So yeah, that's my nativity scene. Baby Jesus right here. I'm not religious, but I set this up every year. My mom hand painted these figurines. And I said, what is going on here? And since then, I've done animals along the way. So she did these original animals, but I picked up these white ones a couple of years ago and get them the ones that are sold specifically for nativity scenes so that they're the correct animal that should be there historically, I guess. I don't even know if the whole story is a real story and that if historically it would be accurate anyway. I don't even know. Okay. I'm gonna cough like crazy right now, so I'm gonna go. Bye.